impending, looming, approaching, impenetrable, dense, solid, imperceptible, slight, unnoticeable, imperious, arrogant, domineering, impertinent, rude, irrelevant, impervious, waterproof, unaffected, impetuous, rash, impulsive, implacable, unappeasable, relentless, implement, execute, tool, implicate, involve, incriminate, implication, hint, consequence, implicit, implied, understood, impractical, unrealistic, unfeasible, impregnable, invulnerable, secure, improvise, ad lib, wing it, inactive, idle, static, inadequate, insufficient, lacking, inadvertently, accidentally, unintentionally, inane, silly, stupid, inarticulate, tongue-tied, incoherent, incessant, constant, endless, inchoate, formless, undeveloped, incisive, sharp, cutting, incite, provoke, stir up, inclination, tendency, preference, inconspicuous, unnoticeable, hidden, incontrovertible, indisputable, certain, incorrigible, unmanageable, unreformable, increment, increase, step, indecipherable, illegible, unreadable, indefatigable, untiring, tireless, indicate, show, suggest, indifference, unconcern, apathy, indigenous, native, local, indigent, poor, needy, indignation, anger, resentment, indisputable, unquestionable, certain, indistinct, blurry, faint, indolent, lazy, idle, indomitable, unbeatable, resilient, induce, cause, persuade, indulge, pamper, yield to, ineffable, inexpressible, indescribable, ineffectual, useless, weak, inept, clumsy, unskilled, inevitable, unavoidable, certain, inexorable, relentless, unstoppable, inexpensive, cheap, affordable, inexplicable, unaccountable, mysterious, inextricable, inseparable, entangled, infamy, disgrace, notoriety, influence, effect, sway, infrequent, rare, uncommon, infusion, mixture, injection, ingenious, clever, brilliant, inhibit, restrain, hinder, inimical, hostile, harmful, iniquity, wickedness, sin, injunction, order, command, innate, inborn, natural, innocuous, harmless, safe, innovate, invent, introduce changes, innuendo, hint, insinuation, inoculate, vaccinate, immunize, inquisitor, questioner, investigator, insatiable, greedy, unquenchable, insensible, unconscious, numb, insidious, stealthy, treacherous, insignificant, unimportant, minor, insinuate, hint, imply, insipid, bland, dull, insolent, rude, disrespectful, inspect, examine, look over. Inspirational, uplifting, motivating. Instigate, provoke, start. Insular, isolated, narrow-minded. Insurgent, rebel, revolutionary. Intangible, abstract, untouchable. Integral, essential, fundamental. Intentional, deliberate, on purpose. Interchangeable, identical, swappable. Interject, interrupt, insert. Interlocutor, speaker, conversationalist. Interminable, endless, continuous. Interpret, explain, translate. Intersect, cross, overlap. Intimation, hint, suggestion. Intractable, stubborn, unmanageable. Intransigent, stubborn, uncompromising. Intrepid, fearless, brave. Intricate, complex, detailed. Intriguing, fascinating, interesting. Inundate, flood, overwhelm. Invalidate, nullify, cancel. Invent, create, devise. Investigation, inquiry, search. Inveterate, chronic, habitual. Inviolable, sacred, secure. Involuntarily, automatically, textually. Irascible, irritable, touchy. Iridescent, shimmering, glowing. Irrelevant, unrelated, pointless. Irreverence, disrespect, rudeness. Irrevocable, final, unchangeable. Isolate, segregate, detach. Jubilant, joyful, ecstatic. Judicious, wise, sensible. Juxtaposition, contrast, proximity. Knell, toll, death bell. Kudos, praise, honor. Laceration, cut, gash. Lacking, deficient, missing. Laconic, brief, concise. Languid, lazy, slow. Larceny, theft, stealing. Largesse, generosity, charity. Latent, hidden, dormant. Laudatory, praising, complimentary. Legerdemain, trickery, magic. Legitimate, legal, valid. Lenient, merciful, mild. Lethargic, sluggish, tired. Libertarian, freedom-loving, individualist. Licentious, immoral, dissolute. Lithe, flexible, graceful. Litigant, suer, plaintiff, defendant. Localized, restricted, local. Lucid, clear, rational. Luminous, bright, shining. Lurid, sensational, shocking. Maelstrom, whirlpool, chaos. Magnanimous, generous, forgiving. Malediction, curse, hex. Malevolent, evil, hostile. Malleable, flexible, adaptable. Manageable, controllable, easy. Mandate, command, order. Mandatory, required, compulsory. Manifold, various, diverse. Maudlin, sentimental, emotional. Maverick, rebel, individualist. Mawkish, over-sentimental, mushy. Maxim, proverb, saying. Meager, minimal, scarce. Medley, mixture, assortment. Mendacious, dishonest, untruthful, mercurial, fickle, unpredictable, meritorious, praiseworthy, commendable, metamorphosis, transformation, change, meticulous, precise, careful, mimic, imitate, copy, misanthropic, antisocial, cynical, misrepresent, belie, falsify, mitigate, lessen, ease, moderate, average, temperate, modulate, adjust, regulate, mollify, appease, soothe, morass, swamp, mess, mores, customs, traditions, morose, gloomy, sullen, multifaceted, varied, versatile, multifarious, diverse, varied, mundane, ordinary, boring, mutable, changeable, fickle, myriad, countless, infinite, nadir, lowest point, rock bottom, nascent, developing, emerging, nebulous, vague, cloudy, nefarious, wicked, criminal, neglect, ignore, disregard, negligent, careless, neglectful, neophyte, beginner, novice, neutrality, impartiality, objectivity, newfound, discovered recently, fresh, nocturnal, nighttime, active at night, noisome, foul, offensive, nomadic, wandering, traveling, nominal, minimal, in name only, nonchalant, casual, calm, nondescript, ordinary, featureless, notional, imaginary, theoretical, notorious, infamous, well-known, novel, new, original, novice, beginner, amateur, noxious, harmful, toxic, nuanced, subtle, detailed, obdurate, stubborn, unyielding, obfuscate, confuse, blur, obligate, force, bind, oblique, slanted, indirect, oblivious, unaware, forgetful, obscure, unclear, hidden, obsequious, servile, groveling, observable, noticeable, visible, observant, watchful, alert, obsolete, outdated, ancient, obstinate, stubborn, firm, obstreperous, noisy, unruly, obstructed, blocked, hindered, obtuse, dull, slow-witted, occupy, inhabit, fill, oddity, peculiarity, anomaly, odious, hateful, horrible, offhand, casual, curt, ominous, threatening, menacing, omnipotent, all-powerful, almighty, onerous, burdensome, heavy, onset, beginning, start, operative, functioning, active, opulent, luxurious, rich, oration, speech, address, ornamental, decorative, pretty, ornate, elaborate, decorated, orthodox, traditional, conventional, oscillate, swing, waver, ostensible, apparent, seeming, ostentatious, showy, flashy, ostracism, exclusion, isolation, oust, eject, remove, outstrip, exceed, surpass, overcome, conquer, defeat, overlook, ignore, miss, overreact, exaggerate response, panic, overshadow, outshine, eclipse, overtly, openly, publicly, overwhelmed, overcome, swamped, palatable, tasty, acceptable, panacea, cure-all, remedy, paradigm, model, pattern, paradox, contradiction, puzzle, paragon, model of excellence, ideal, paramount, supreme, primary, pariah, outcast, exile, parody, satire, spoof, parsimony, stinginess, frugality, partisan, biased, supporter, patent, obvious, clear, pathology, study of disease, abnormality, pathos, emotion, pity, paucity, scarcity, shortage, pejorative, derogatory, negative, pellucid, transparent, clear, penchant, liking, fondness, penitent, remorseful, sorry, penultimate, second to last, next to last, penurious, destitute, stingy, perceive, notice, discern, perfunctory, cursory, careless, peripheral, outer, marginal, permanent, lasting, eternal, permeate, spread through, soak, pernicious, harmful, deadly, perpetual, endless, continuous, perplex, confuse, puzzle, persistent, determined, continuous, perspicacity, shrewdness, insight, pert, lively, cheeky, pertinacious, stubborn, persistent, philanthropic, charitable, generous, phlegmatic, calm, sluggish, pillage, plunder, loot, pinnacle, peak, summit, pithy, concise, brief, pittance, tiny amount, small wage, placate, calm, pacify, placid, calm, peaceful, platitude, cliché, truism, plaudits, praise, applause, plausible, believable, credible, plenitude, abundance, plenty, plethora, excess, overabundance, pliable, flexible, adaptable, poignant, moving, touching, polemic, argument, controversy, popularize, demystify, make famous, portent, omen, warning, postulate, assume, theorize, potable, drinkable, safe, potentate, ruler, monarch, pragmatic, practical, realistic, praise, acclaim, commend, precarious, risky, unstable, precipice, cliff edge, brink, preclude, prevent, rule out, precocious, advanced, mature, predatory, exploitative, hunting, predetermined, fixed, set, predict, foretell, forecast, predilection, fondness, preference, premeditated, planned, deliberate, preponderance, majority, predominance, prepossessing, attractive, charming, presage, foreshadow, predict, prescribe, order, direct, preserve, protect, maintain, presume, assume, dare, presumptuous, arrogant, bold, pretense, makeup, deception, prevail, triumph, win, preventable, avoidable, escapable, primeval, ancient, primitive, privation, hardship, deprivation, probability, likelihood, chance, probity, honesty, integrity, proclaim, announce, declare, proclivity, tendency, inclination, procure, obtain, acquire, produce, create, make, profane, irreverent, unholy, profuse, abundant, lavish, profusion, large amount, excess, prolong, extend, lengthen, prominent, important, conspicuous, promulgate, proclaim, spread, propagate, breed, spread, propensity, tendency, inclination, propitious, favorable, lucky, proponent, supporter, advocate, propriety, correctness, politeness, prosaic, imaginative, dull, proscribe, forbid, ban, protean, versatile, variable, provoke, anger, cause, prowess, skill, bravery, prudence, caution, wisdom, prudently, cautiously, wisely, prurient, lascivious, lustful, puerile, childish, silly, pugnacious, aggressive, combative, pulchritude, beauty, attractiveness, punctilious, meticulous, formal, pungent, sharp-smelling, biting, quagmire, swamp, dilemma, quaint, old-fashioned, charming, quandary, dilemma, jam, quantity, amount, number, quarrel, argument, fight, quell, suppress, calm, querulous, whiny, complaining, questionable, doubtful, suspicious, quixotic, unrealistic, idealistic, quotidian, daily, ordinary, rail, scold, complain loudly, ramify, branch out, split, rancid, rotten, stale, rancor, bitterness, hatred, rapport, friendship, bond, rarely, seldom, infrequently, rash, impulsive, reckless, rationalize, justify, explain away, raucous, rowdy, harsh, raise, demolish, tear down, rebellion, revolt, uprising, rebuke, scold, reprimand, recalcitrant, stubborn, disobedient, recant, retract, withdraw, recapitulate, summarize, repeat, receptive, open-minded, responsive, reciprocate, pay back, return, reclusive, solitary, isolated, recognizable, familiar, distinct, rectify, correct, fix, rectitude, virtue, integrity, redefine, reinterpret, change, redress, remedy, compensation, reform, improve, change, refract, bend, distort, refurbish, renovate, polish up, refuse, decline, trash, refute, disprove, deny, regrettable, unfortunate, sad, regulate, control, adjust, reject, deny, turn down, relocate, move, transfer, remiss, negligent, careless, renounce, give up, reject, renown, fame, celebrity, renunciation, rejection, giving up, repentant, remorseful, sorry, replenish, refill, restock, replete, full, stuffed, replicable, repeatable, imitatable, repose, rest, peace, reprehensible, blameworthy, shameful, representative, typical, agent, regress, recede, repress, reprieve, postponement, pardon, reproach, scold, blame, reprobate, scoundrel, rogue, reprove, scold, chide, repudiate, reject, deny, reputable, respectable, trustworthy, requisition, demand, request formally, rescind, cancel, revoke, resilient, tough, adaptable, resolute, firm, determined, resolve, settle, decide, respite, break, rest, resplendent, splendid, brilliant, responsive, active, adaptable, restitution, compensation, return, restive, restless, uneasy, restore, fix, return, restrain, limit, hold back, retain, keep, hold on to, retaliate, fight back, avenge, reticent, shy, reserved, retract, take back, withdraw, rhapsodize, gush, rave, ribald, vulgar, coarse, rife, widespread, common, rousing, exciting, stirring, rudimentary, basic, elementary, ruminate, ponder, think over, ruse, trick, scheme, saccharine, sickly sweet, sugary, sacrosanct, sacred, holy, sagacity, wisdom, shrewdness, salient, important, noticeable, salutation, greeting, welcome, salve, ointment, comfort, sanctimonious, self-righteous, holier than thou, sanction, approve, penalize, sanguine, optimistic, cheerful, satiate, satisfy, fill, saturate, soak, drench, scathing, harsh, critical, scintillating, sparkling, brilliant, scorn, contempt, mock, scrupulous, honest, careful, scrutinize, examine, look closely, scurrilous, abusive, insulting, secretive, stealthy, quiet, sedentary, inactive, sitting down, semaphore, signaling system, flag gesture, seminal, influential, groundbreaking, sensitive, delicate, easily hurt, sensual, physical, erotic, sensuous, pleasing to senses, aesthetic, serendipity, luck, happy accident, serene, calm, peaceful, simulate, imitate, mimic, sincerity, honesty, truthfulness, skeptical, doubtful, cynical, solicitous, caring, attentive, solipsistic, self-centered, egoistic, soluble, dissolvable, resolvable, somnolent, drowsy, sleepy, sophisticated, complex, worldly, sophomoric, immature, foolish, sovereign, ruler, independent, span, duration, extend, sparingly, minimally, carefully, speculate, guess, theorize, speculative, unproven, risky, spurious, fake, false, stagnate, idle, stall, staid, serious, boring, stark, plain, sharp, stingy, misery, parsimonious, stoic, unemotional, patient, stolid, calm, dependable, strenuous, exhausting, difficult, strenuously, vigorously, forcefully, strident, harsh, loud, stupefy, stun, daze, sturdily, firmly, strongly, stymie, hinder, block, subjugate, conquer, defeat, sublime, grand, marvelous, submissive, obedient, passive, substantial, large, important, subtle, faint, understated, succinct, brief, concise, succumb, give in, yield, superficial, shallow, external, supplement, add to, extra, surfeit, excess, glut, surmise, guess, assume, surpass, exceed, outdo, surrender, yield, give up, surreptitious, secret, stealthy, surrogate, substitute, replacement, susceptible, vulnerable, open to, swarthy, dark-skinned, tanned, sycophant, flatterer, toady, synchronization, coordination, alignment, taciturn, quiet, reserved, tangential, irrelevant, digressive, tantamount, equivalent, equal, tedious, boring, long, temerity, boldness, audacity, temperance, moderation, self-control, tenable, defensible, valid, tentative, uncertain, provisional, tenuous, weak, flimsy, terrestrial, earthly, land-based, theoretical, hypothetical, unproven, theory, hypothesis, framework, thoughtfulness, kindness, consideration, timorous, fearful, shy, tirade, rant, angry speech, toady, flatterer, sycophant, tome, large book, volume, torpid, lazy, inactive, torrid, hot, passionate, tortuous, twisting, complex, tractable, docile, manageable, tranquil, calm, peaceful, transform, change, convert, transgress, misbehave, break rules, transient, temporary, fleeting, transmute, alter, change format, travesty, mockery, distortion, tremulous, shaking, nervous, trenchant, sharp, insightful, trepidation, fear, anxiety, trite, overused, banal, truculent, aggressive, defiant, truncate, shorten, cut off, turgid, swollen, pompous, ubiquitous, omnipresent, everywhere, umbrage, offense, annoyance, uncanny, eerie, strange, controversial, debatable, open, unctuous, hypocritically smooth, oily, undeniable, certain, indisputable, underscore, emphasize, highlight, undulate, ripple, wave, unimportant, minor, trivial, unintended, accidental, unexpected, universal, widespread, general, unmistakable, clear, obvious, unobtrusive, subtle, quiet, unoriginal, copied, cliché, unpredictable, random, fickle, upbraid, scold, reprimand, usurp, seize, take over, utilitarian, useful, practical, utopia, paradise, ideal place, vacillate, waver, hesitate, vacuous, empty, stupid, validate, confirm, approve, vapid, boring, dull, variable, changeable, volatile, variegated, multicolored, varied, vehemently, forcefully, passionately, veneer, layer, coating, venerable, respected, honored, venerate, worship, revere, veracity, truthfulness, accuracy, verbose, wordy, long-winded, verdant, green, lush, verisimilitude, realism, authenticity, veritable, real, absolute, vestige, remnant, trace, vex, annoy, irritate, vicarious, indirect, experienced through another, vicissitude, change, shift in fortune, vigilance, watchfulness, alertness, vindictive, revengeful, spiteful, virtuoso, expert, genius, viscous, thick, sticky, vital, essential, crucial, vitriolic, bitter, sarcastic, vituperate, abuse verbally, berate, vivacious, lively, animated, vocation, career, calling, vociferous, loud, vocal, volatile, unstable, explosive, wave, give up, skip, wallow, indulge, roll around, wane, decrease, fade, wanton, malicious, unjustified, warranted, justified, necessary, whimsical, fanciful, playful, widespread, common, extensive, wily, sly, cunning, winsome, charming, attractive, wistful, longing, thoughtful, withdraw, retract, pull out, wizened, wrinkled, shriveled, wrath, anger, fury, yoke, burden, link, zealous, enthusiastic, passionate, zenith, highest point, peak, zephyr, gentle breeze, wind,